And I am not late. I am perfectly on time. Uh, the match just started. I am. Oh, there are dogs. Oh boy. Yeah. So Legion are wearing the black, and we have a interesting lineup to go off of here. It's the lineup is interesting. I don't know how else to describe it. Yeah. So the thing, I don't know what's up with that. For like I think the fourth game in a row, we only have 6 people on the bench. Um. Uh. I'm gonna check on that. We should. Well, I don't know if we do. So we have Trevor, Fanwell, Colin, Anderson, Juan, Prosper, Nico, Gabriel, who's filling in the role of Enzo, Matthew, Alex, Moses, and then we have Dibba, Ben, Enzo, Enzo, Jake, Grayson, and Seth. So interesting stuff. I I don't know what to do with this as Loudoun's going up the right side, put a cross in. Oh! Woo. My word. My word. What did Trevor save that? Oh, and that was a heck of a save. What a save, point blank header. Wow. Wow. It's almost like when he was the starter in year one, our back line was awful. Like, hey, I love Matthew, but when Matthew Laurent is your star center back, it's not going great. I I think he's a third center back on this team. He was our star. Him 2019 was not real. We shouldn't have made the playoffs. But we did. I still don't understand how. North Carolina, what did North Carolina? Yeah, that one time. That one time, JJ Williams. That's kind of, yeah. He is. He's constantly on their bench. But I'm also standing by the fact that Tampa Bay has no idea what they're doing with their team right now. I think that seriously might be the issue is that they're like, who do we start all the time? Yeah. As I think there's a Birmingham City fan that's at this match rooting for Legion. There's a random Birmingham City guy that goes to all these Loudoun games only whenever Legion are in town. Didn't I'm pretty sure Ben used to go to all the Loudoun games. Yeah. As Charleston goes up 1-0 over. Yeah. And here comes Scott and Dylan. Hello, Dylan. I'm gonna get really tired of holding this mic. This. Our babysitter's occupied, damn it. I appreciate. Thank you. Yeah. It's only 4 minutes in, and Charleston's already scored. Why? Why haven't we scored yet? What's going on, fellas? As who is that? Is that Nico? Nico's out on the left side. Overlap to Gabriel, who maybe. What is this? What are we playing? Okay, still 4-3-3. Um, This lighting is not doing it for me. It's fine. Everything's fine. As I do, by the way, if you're in the Twitter stream, I can't see any comments that you leave. As there's a pretty good through ball. Oh, Loudoun player goes down. I looked a little soft to me, but real penalty shout there. Right now, so it seems that with Enzo starting on the bench, we're having Gabriel slot in this middle role that Enzo would normally be playing, which I think I've called for a few times. If Enzo needs to go to the bench, Gabriel's a great person to go. As Juan gets the ball, puts in a touch to the middle, but as the ball is displaced. I'm trying not to be in the way of people. It's not working. Let's figure this out. There's a lot more Loudoun fans at this game than normal, so that's nice. Body. Ball goes long. I think that's out to Tyler Williamson. Williamson takes a touch around. Looks for. I'm okay, man. I appreciate that. I'm all good. I appreciate that. We're good. Outside of this group. So right now we're seeing a lot of Legion are going to go for this clear counterattack. So Loudoun wants a whole possession. That's kind of what they do. As this ball is a pretty good ball in, they look to cut it back. Ball goes to the top of the box. Surely that's deflected. Surely by all things holy, that was deflected. No, it was not. Oh my. It's a horrible shot. My word. Let's. Good night. Gabriel goes on. Oh, that's one. Sorry. So this is kind of the thing. Loudoun, they like to hold possession. They are really good at exploiting space. Here's the thing. Their defense is really bad. Really bad. People have cookies? I love that. I'm going to see if I can get this to work now. As the ball goes out wide to Moses Mensah, who does not beat the first defender. Let's see if I can get this to fix. It doesn't switch. That sucks. There we go. Look at that. Wow. This is... All right. We're going to steal... Whenever you head out, I'll head over there. Ain't no biggie. All right, I'll grab it whenever you get up. No biggie. So, this is so much better. Wow, look at that. Wow, this is top tier stuff. So, I'm trying to see what's going on up here. This team is kind of right, like I said. So I was kind of stopped myself several times. I'm a little bit worried with this, as there is a wide open gap in the middle of the field. Recovered nicely, I believe that's Fanuel Kavita, and for me right now, I'm a little. What worries me is that we're seeing a kind of a different team, a little bit different squad, and I'm a little worried if they ask Matthew to be that number 10 that Enzo Martinez is, that it may not be as smooth flowing as we want, as that ball is really long and dispossessed poorly, as that ball is being cut up across to absolutely no one across. I looked at the wrong camera. I looked at this camera, not this camera. Dummy. That's a really cheap dispossession, as that one goes out to Ryan, who's their top goal scorer, who I really don't even feel like he's their scariest player. Williamson is Thomas Williamson is definitely their most scary player to me, as this cross is put in and dealt with accordingly, and not won by Legion, taken away as this ball is put back into the mixer, deflected off of Juan Agudelo as Trevor Spangenberg recovers it and looks to go long, as that ball goes straight to Nico Brett, who beats his defender, but too big of a touch. Wow. That was a really fun, quick possession. I mean, Trevor picks up his head and just boots it long. Really big fan of that. Really big fan of that. Love seeing the fast possession. As is a really pretty brain, but I was just about to say that. I just kind of shut up. Oh, that's good TV work, man. Good camera work. Where's a beer I can run over? Where's my beer? Loudoun United, known supporters, known allies. And there's a really cute dog beside me. I don't know if you can. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi. That was awesome. Oh. Right now, Legion are being peppered with chances. And I said this before, Loudoun are a really good attacking team. They are really good at finding spaces. I said this before, there are only 5 people on this Loudoun team that are younger than me. Only 5. Or sorry, that are older than me. There are only 5 people on this Loudoun team older than me. I'm 23 years old. Their oldest player is like 28, not even in their 30s. And some of you are just like, oh, God, I'm old. This Loudoun team's just young. So they're really good at finding space because, I mean, when you're a young player, unless you're really high up there, you're really just taught, hey, look for space. Somebody's going to be there. And you're going to see them just look for space. Don't play to feed as much. They're just going to look for that space. And right now, it's worked for them. The thing is that their back line, like I said, is really hairy. They just tend to give up large pockets of space for no reason. Heck, I can see one right now that there's just a large pocket of space for no real good reason, as that is a shank. Oh, man, that shank almost went straight into the back. That would have been the worst own goal I've ever seen. Ever. What happened? Ball played back off the shin. Oh, my God. As that ball is crossed in straight to a Loudoun player forehead, as that one goes out to Matthew Corcoran, as that ball is put back into the box, but Nico Brett, well offside, does not even try. I am a big fan of, if you're offside, still try to score because USL refs may not call it. Sad but true things. I don't know if this is picking up my microphone. I'm going to double check. Dude, I am so hungry. I'm thinking about, I see other people with beer, and I want to get the berry cordial, but I don't know if they still have it. As Loudoun are playing this really nicely. I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of Loudoun right now. I think they're working the ball a lot nicer than I would expect. I'm not we're seeing. I'm trying to figure out defensively what we're doing. It looks. It doesn't look like the 4-2-3-1 that we normally play. Maybe it is a 4-3-3, as that ball is crossed into the back of the box, won by Colin Smith, and is put out for a throw in for Loudoun, I believe. Nope, for Legion. Out for Legion. Maybe that wasn't Colin. It's really hard for me to see. This thing is like way over there. Okay. Ball is tossed in. And right now, we're still seeing as a really cheap turnover yet again. And we're seeing a lot of this right now, a lot of cheap turnovers as that ball's put at the top of the box, cleared out accordingly, handled pretty well. So for people who are watching at home, we have got, ooh, are they going to give that? No, play on, says the ref. Not a foul. I don't even know who's down. Couldn't tell you. Very cute. Very cute pup. Very cute pup. Albert's a really cute pit bull. Just really precious. Not a pit bull. Not a pity. Never mind. As we're okay, but I don't really know what to do with what Legion are doing right now. They are really it just looks different. As that stream's doing weird things right now. I don't. There goes the dog. As the cross is put in by Ryan. Back post. Trevor Spangenberg. What a save. Wait. Another point blank save from Trevor Spangenberg. Hey, tell the chicken Tulsa scored. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm just going to put this tweet out here. For people who are in the chat, if you're in either Twitch or YouTube, you can put in questions. What are some questions you have about the team right now, really early on? I know there's some questions around where Pasture is. I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Right, I don't understand what Loudoun are doing in their back line. What is that? Why is their right center back so wide? As they find out a space, Legion are on the back foot again, just wide. What? No. They're really good. And also having the golden boot of the I think the U17 World Cup on your team will do it. Charleston's really good at soccer. Also, Ben Pierman, yes. Suck at Memphis. As that ball is once again put to the back post, no one there. Clear. Oh, we almost saw a bike. Almost saw a bicycle. Would have been fun. Would have been fun. As that ball is once again put in the back. Wow. Trevor read the deflection really well. I don't know. Their right center back is always so far out to the right. Like I understand he's a right center back, but he's basically playing right back. What is that? As another cheap turnover. Trevor goes out and just wide. What is our back line just does not look like they are working together. There's been a lot of cheap turnovers. As I who I don't we're not seeing a lot of passes. Like Legion are just not passing today. It's weird. Like that was just I mean, it's bizarre. Except they feel I don't know this, but you can also feel unlucky after the Phoenix game because of like the lack of the red card and like the time wasting. You say, well, any other day we win that game. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, we did not play well. Yeah, I as Legion are looking to start the counterattack, turn it around. I can't tell as I just Legion looking for really any sign of possession they can get because Loudoun, like I said, very much possession based team. They want to hold possession, and Legion are just trying to get any form of possession they can back. While they are going to be the counterattacking team today, it's funny because I mentioned this before. As Legion have a offside, whatever, fake rule, not a real rule. Um, as even though Loudoun do hold the possession, they play like a counterattacking team where whenever they do lose that possession, they just counter so fast. As by the way, Loudoun's coach has a flat bill hat that I want so badly. I I won't lie, I reached out to their admin and was like, I don't see this hat on the store. Is this does this hat exist? They said no. I think it's custom made for him, but their coach has a flat bill hat that I wish Legion had. It's so good. Yeah, Ryan, they are playing against God's chosen team, Loud and United. Um, Loudon's playing well right now. As what was that? Pass the ball back. Why did you? Bizarre, just so bizarre. This team's weird right now as he just goes down. And there we go. That's a little bit of a counter and just gets dispossessed. Gabriel just tries to do a little too much. That is a little bit of a knock I have on Alvis right now is that he knows he's really good at like dribbling the ball and gets really caught up in it. Gets really excited by doing it. As Alvis is getting stern talking to, and he says, "Stop it. You stop that." And Gabriel says, "I did nothing wrong." And the referee says, "Stop that. Stop doing nothing wrong. You're a liar." I think that's how it went anyway. As we're about to see if he did something wrong. I I I don't think he caught him, but I'm not a ref. I'm also an idiot. So what do I know? Nothing. I just as we just boot the ball outside the stadium again. Wait, this is a different hat. I want this hat too. Who does Loudon's gear? I want it. Their coach has like 7 different flat bills he's worn this season, and I've wanted all of them. They're so nice. Mm. I've seen people wearing them, but as Loudoun once again has another chance, and that ball is intercepted by Moses Mensah. This is stuff that you see a lot on his college highlights. Um, just really aggressive interceptor is going to try to force stuff to happen. Ball is just dispossessed. I'm not gonna lie, I might ask for a cap swap the with Loudoun's coach in June. If I surely if I reach out to their social media admin, I can do it for content, right? That's such a good. Yeah, Loudoun are allies. Yeah, the Rainbow's been up there for a while, pal. They're not woke, they're allies. Very different. I better go run over a beer. Do you want to go run over a beer right now? I really want to run over a beer. I'm just saying, I've been avoiding Bud Light for a long time, but it's had nothing to do with it, with anything with an ally. It's just bad beer. Welcome back, Albert. So cute. I don't know. We're making it up. The I would like for Legion to score so I can get a shot. And it's really not because I want to drink. I mean, the team makes me want to drink a little bit, but what is that? Thanks, Vic. What? By the way, because as Legion gets the ball back in a really dangerous area, they take a step up forward onto the top of the box, but just way too heavy of a pass. One of the things I love that Nico does, anytime he's mad, misses a ball, doesn't work out, just looks at whoever plays the ball poorly to him, just so aggressive. It's just an aggressive. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that means. So it's pretty cool. They the people here at Ghost Train do shots for every Legion goal. We cleared out a bottle last week or a couple weeks ago as that ball is in the box but dispossessed by Loudoun as there's another shot deflected that has to be their 5th corner of the night. Dude, I still don't it's a top tier line from Grayson. Him getting sent off is worth it enough to hear fine line of what? Becoming a fucking cripple. That was him getting sent off was worth that. Dude, it was so freaking funny. He was so mad. He should have been. It's a horrible. I don't understand Instagram. My most viewed video is Grayson being sent off. Forget every goal I've ever recorded. What they push randomly. Okay.
Real close in. Just penis.
I should have expected that. Every part of that told me that it was coming, and I still let you do it. There's 2 people on YouTube, and there are I can't tell on There is 17 on Twitter. So I can't see Twitter views on here. I wish I did. StreamYard has its limitations. So I don't know. It's always strange to me that people do watch anything I do because it's like, why? Yeah, it is a lot. The people that I took this inspiration from doing this, they get like 150 something. It's El Paso. Like they're El Paso's people to get like 150. Seriously, loco. It's no. Granted, El Paso is a little bit more excited about soccer than Birmingham. For who? Oh, that sounds. As this, what? Ha- have you been out to their stadium? There's so many mosquitoes, it's ridiculous. Like I was at the game in the stands, and there were mosquitoes up and down my legs. The team told me as of the team. It's Loudoun scores. I mean, it was coming. It was. Trevor seems sad. Trevor's sad. Ryan, if it makes you feel better, actually, this doesn't matter to you. The Reds are winning 10-0. Reds are good at oh, Trevor, baby. Oh, Trevor, baby. I mean, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? I mean, he's made two amazing saves so far. What? I don't know what was said. Oh, okay. As that ball goes out wide, looking to cross one in to the back post. Oh, heck. As hey, listen, I am all about getting Juan Agudelo headers. I'm happy about that. I'm happy about. You're right here. You're right here. And that's a good ball in. Moses Mensah can put a ball on a platter when it comes to those crosses in, which is why I don't understand why we don't utilize his one size more. Because like he's so good at crossing the ball, just put it on his forehead. There's some things you can't teach, and that's being tall is one of them. You cannot just as we just give up the ball again. I don't know what's happening. I and I do know what's happening. They're just so lackadaisical right now, man. I haven't used that word in a long time, but they're just not looking good. Like you could say this is not having Enzo, but Enzo doesn't cause these debacles in the back line. I said before that Loudoun creates these issues. They're really good at creating issues like this, but you would think with a team like we have, it should be able to overcome that. And you're going to say, well, these issues are happening from this deeper lying midfield, and I agree. But this is also still Anderson and uh, Matthew Corcoran, who are really good, who have been doing really well all year long. And maybe it's just the fact they don't have Enzo to pass to, but that shouldn't make a difference. I mean, it does make a difference, but these issues are different. I think they're like the best team in the league right now. So they're up there. Also, for people, anybody wondering, I don't know where pasture is. Uh, as this ball, another corner. As looking to line one up, floats one to the back post, handled well, taken down by Asidu, who turns to pass up the field, and it's Nico Brett, who passes it back to Matthew Corcoran. Corcoran looks out to the left, goes out to Prosper Kasim, who's now on the left side, not the right side. Puts in a cross-ish, a good ball out to, I think that's Colin Smith, who, or maybe Juan Agudelo, tries to take a touch around, does not work. Man, that was Colin Smith. They, from really far away, I'm going to show you. This is where I'm watching the game from. It's the one straight ahead. And it's really hard to see, especially since Colin and Juan have the same like haircut and have similar skin colors. It's hard to tell. As Prosper goes down, Juan Agudelo plays it out to the left side looking for Moses Mensah. Moses Mensah looking to put it in a cross, finds Nico at the top of the box, but does not quite get it past the Loudoun defender. Loudoun looking to counter very quickly, and they catch Legion out just a little bit. They dribble inside, looking for the space at the top of the box, and they take a shot, but it is blocked once again, this time by Alex Carnale, I do believe. And it is becoming a very back and forth. Hey, Drew, is that the Berry Cordial? They still have it? Cool. I've had it. I just didn't know if they still had it. I was getting worried.
Also, we're bad.
It's not great right now.
It's really bad, Taylor. If Loudoun was any better than they have been, we'd be down 4 goals.
Trevor's also put in some nice stops.
Like 2.
Yes.
They've also just missed.
Don't talk about that. Forget that part. As Legion put in another cross into a box as they go up top. And there's the cross goes in, headed away. As we just keep trying to float the ball in. As that's a foul, but play on, but says the ref, and there's a cross in handled firmly by the keeper. I don't know. Hello, Albert. Albert's so pretty. So cute. Precious. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out eventually. Hello. It's the best part of the game right now. What are you sniffing at? What are you sniffing? Oh, where are you going? You can't go over there. Wow. Thank you, Albert. And Legion are just, as Matthew and Colin are having friendly discussions. What's up? And this is a really dangerous spot for this free kick to be put in. I don't like where this ball is because Legion have been looking really rough on some of these crosses in, and this is going to be going straight to probably the back corner where most of their crosses have been. I'm assuming that their free kicks are going to be the same. All their crosses have been to the back corner or to the back post. I'm assuming that this free kick is going to be the same, especially with an outswinger. Cross goes in. Yep, back post. Oh, as another ball in, cleaned up the messes by Trevor Spangenberg. Um, I'm so hungry.
I could have gave you a preview. I have the font.
Man. I like the printed just because I know it won't come off. As Legion have a free kick, and this is taken quickly by Kasim and handled by the keeper. I should probably do some with this banner, huh? There we go. This is called production, people. As there's another goal by Loudoun. Really, they have a really good attack, really bad defense. Like they only have 5 people on the team older than me. Yeah. And time to change this. He's no longer on the injury report. I know, but he's not on the injury report anymore. I mean, Matt doesn't save that either. I don't think Matt saves that either. You can't help that you're what was Saban's quote after was it Georgia Southern or like through a tin can? Yeah. That's what's happening right now.
Here's the thing. Our starting defense is in.
Yeah.
We got
Loud
subs up in
the
front.
the issue right now is that our midfield just cannot connect any passes, and they're just being torn apart. I mean, Loudoun's really good at finding holes in defense. Like, that's one thing that they're really good at. I don't know how much Enzo changes it, though. It can't be worse. That's a great point. It can't be worse. I mean, we only have 6 people on the bench. We've only fielded 6 people on the bench, I think, 4 games in a row now. As that ball is put in by, ball's crossed back into no one. What do you mean? Legion are going for we want to score goals. Can't score goals if you don't have the ball. And I guess San Antonio disagrees with that, but he's played every game. He's played every game. I stand by. I think he's being asked to do what he does because he played completely different against Red Wolves, where like where he dribbles and then just like it's looking for passes because he was shooting. No, they were both with his feet. Yeah, because the first one he poked through the keeper's legs. The second one he took off the half volley, put it top corner. No, Diba had the knuckleball. Nobody scored with their head in that entire game. Mm-mm. I have the videos. I've shot them. But yeah, so I they want Loudon wants the whole possession, and so we're trying to counterattack, but we're not doing that. I mean, I didn't think it worked before, to be honest.
We're changing the world, though.
We single-handedly changed the earth. On the bright side, the Reds won a baseball game. A miracle has happened. A miracle has happened. And is that going to be a halftime? If it's halftime, I'm going to pull up Olive and York so you can all look at this.
What is going on? What is the call?
Halftime.
What the fuck is going on? We weren't this bad 2 weeks ago. With the same exact players.
Loudon's good. We have a Loudon are good. And we're playing like crap. I Frank because our here's kind of where I am. I think that
Tampa, I'll give you. I don't know what happened there. Probably.
Tampa is not good this year.
Because I'm pissed off. We're getting Pasher because apparently he's been drafted into the Canadian Army or all of his antibodies exploded. But
I right now it looks like our holding midfield is not putting together passes, and it's our normal midfield, but for some reason they're just not connecting with the back line, and it's putting our back line under constant pressure, which Loudon are really good at exploiting.
also, it just doesn't make any sense because we were fighting against Tampa. Even though Tampa
It's different.
May suck.
It's different though because Loudon's like only strength is their attack.
And you don't know what's going on.
No, I have no clue. I am told nothing. As I am going to go.
Enzo on that half.
And we're back. I'm going to. Do I leave this up? How do I? What is no? I don't like that. Sure, I'll put that back up later. As Legion are starting off on the attack, Prosper Kasim goes out onto the left side and is quickly dispossessed, which is, I feel like I've said, Blank goes up the field and is dispossessed a lot. I don't. So, people who are watching, what do you think of that first half, huh? Ugh, I really wanted pizza. There's a husky walking in. At some point, if this game doesn't turn around, I'm putting the camera by the door, and it's just going to become dog watch. It's just going to be watching dogs come into the building, and I have no shame in that. Oh man. So Roof comes in for Colin Smith. Roof is a little bit better with the passing, while Colin's a lot more attacking. I don't think our issue is going to be getting the ball into the back of the net when we shoot. Our issue is getting into positions to shoot. As that ball goes out to the right side and pass Prosper. I just don't. Oh man, there's just no link up play here. Yeah, that's why it's slower. No.
Oh, that's a new game.
Oh no. No. I'm gonna record that and just send it to him and be like, your new favorite fans. Okay, as Legion win the ball back, goes up to Juan Agudelo, goes back up to, I think, Gabriel Alves. Gabriel Alves looking to cut that one inside, we've seen that so many times from him. He goes inside, doesn't really have it. Jake Roof looking out wide, looking to make that run. Finally gets back out to him. Looks to be solid like 3 seconds late, to be honest. Is that Enzo? Did Enzo come on? Who did he come on for? I want to check. I didn't know that Enzo came on. I did not see that. I saw Colin Smith go off, but I did not see for Moses Mensah. Really? I thought Moses was one of the better players. I mean, that shocks me. No. Right now, oh man, I don't. So it subbed off both fullbacks. I thought Moses looked good. I thought he was one of the few bright spots in this match, but I guess coach just wanted a complete change as that's a foul. He wags his face. Usually that's a good way to get a card. Going up in front of the ref and going usually ends up with you getting he imagine getting pulled over for speeding and you look at the cop and just no. I got a parking ticket in Chattanooga. I paid for parking, and I got out there 1 minute too late, and I was like, I paid. These people don't even. I was like, these people don't even have tickets on their car. I was so mad because like I had my receipt on the dash. Nobody else had theirs. I'm like, why did you? I paid. Probably. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. They probably were like, he's not coming back to deal with this. Alvis is playing left back. Jake Roof. Jake Roof is playing right back. No, he's not. He's on the field. I mean, chances are Matthew was back there, but Jake Roof is playing right back. Yeah, I know, but Matthew is playing CDM. What does that mean? He came on for Moses Mensah. Yeah. So we subbed off both of our fullbacks, which is wild because I think Moses Mensah was one of our better players in that half. He put in one of the few good crosses in the entire match so far. I don't get it. The only thing I can think of is that they didn't want to take Gabriel off the field, but they needed to get Enzo on. And the only way they could keep Gabriel on and Enzo on is by taking off Moses. Although I think you could have taken off Matthew, maybe, because he hasn't looked great, and you could drop Gabriel back. Matthew, you can still tell that Matthew's 17. And that's not supposed to be like a roast of like he's bad. I mean, he has his moments of amazingness. Yes. He's not Josh Winder, but not many people are. You know, I mean, it's like, okay. Ball gets out to Prosper Kasim. Prosper Kasim looks to be, and he looks to play him through. As a guy goes in, and it's not dealt with. Yeah! That ball's in. That ball's in. That ball was in. That ball had to be in. Yeah. Boo. That ball was in. What? I want to see there has to be a better replay than that. Okay, he took the card out and he said, "Never mind, I'm not going to card you. I changed my mind." To who? I need to see. That ball's in. Some system where somebody can call that guy and be like, "Hey, bro, you need to stop. You glaringly missed the ball." That's in.
So clearly.
That
Holy shit.
it's
not even close.
if you're one of the pro refs refing this right now, you're getting one of my tapes. You're one of my 13 reasons. I guess I have a feeling that Legion fans are going to go full like Zagruder film, trying to figure out if this really was.
Because the AR is completely out of position because they are basically YMCA employees. They don't realize that they have to be. It's like that one. There's like this one in our match at one time that like little Aaron did his offside calls because they're not physically capable of keeping up and shouldn't be recognized.
I don't know what to say. I got nothing. I hope I got that on video. I hope I got that audio clip on video because I just want to roll this. Right now, there's just also a lack of press. I really don't know what to say right now. I don't. Matthew has looked behind the game right now. Matthew has not looked great in this match. I feel. Here's the thing. I feel weird calling out Matthew because he's 17. I almost don't want to call him out because he's 17. But if you're playing professionally, I guess you have the right. But it feels weird. As that ball is played in the middle, as they look to play it fast over to Prosper Kasim. Prosper Kasim looks to switch it out wide. Goes up to, I believe that's Gabriel Alves. That ball is put out wide once again now back up to the box. Back in as the cross goes in, but well tackled by Mr. Loudoun, center back. I can't tell what that is. How do I call him Mr.? He's younger than me. I am willing to bet money that he's younger than me. Boy, I sure do love the black and gold. I wish we wore it every game. God. As one's on the ground. No one behind Enzo. That as well as like Prosper looks. Oh, that's Ando looking to close that one out. Prosper picks it up, plays it back to Spangenberg. Right now it just looks so tired. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that information. Another. Oh, that was so close. How did he miss? That whole side of the goal was open. Obviously, we want that goal to go in for Legion, but how at this point, obviously, you want to say you want to go for the win, but the draw is probably much more realistic. At what point do you bring on Dibba? I think Dibba is a little bit more aggressive and will win you more possessions than Nico. Well, is Nico a better goal scorer? Obviously. I mean, Nico Brett's Nico Brett. But right now, you need possession, and we just don't have it. And I know I say this as we have a pretty good bout of possession. As Prosper gets dispossessed, gets his pocket picked. And this is just kind of what's been happening this whole game, man. I just think I don't think it has anything to do with the defense. I think that they're just trying to get caught up in trying to score, that they're pushing up and it's leaving space. But we're getting dispossessed like crazy. And here's the thing: I don't really blame our defense for any of these goals. Our midfield just cannot pass the ball, and it's putting them under stress the whole game. As Enzo has a ball in good place right now. Goes to the top of the box. Prosper Kasim back up as Nico tries to flick that ball up to Prosper. It's a good idea, but you wish he just takes the shot. About 30 minutes to get 2 goals back. This game feels a lot different if that call is called and that ball is in, but I don't know what to do with that. I'm seeing my camera here, and where I'm looking is completely mirrored. So I thought Adam was standing here to me, and I was really confused. That was weird. That's a foul. Here's the issue: is that tactically, there's nothing for me to break down here. There's nothing for me to talk about with tactics as Ben Ravino's coming on for Matthew Corcoran. Matthew Corcoran, who did not have a great game this match. Ravino, I mean, I say an older head. He's like 21, not much older. I mean, that's 4 years, but Ravino is a center back who's been playing CDM, which I don't know what to do with that information. It exists. Hey! It's back. I think that's loud and streamed. That happens a lot. I don't really know. I mean, you can't help but think that is this match different with Tyler Pasher? Probably. Just because you have speed to take advantage of. When you have the speed of Pasher, you think that it's going to make a difference, but I don't know. I mean, I have a weird name. So if you just look at me and just say something, I'll probably answer to it. As that throw in didn't count because of a sub. Whatever. This. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not talking a lot. I mean, there's just not a lot for me to break down here as that ball's played into Prosper Kasim, who looks to make a cross into No one, but it's out for a corner kick. Everybody's going forward at this point. I mean, there's not a lot of tactics to break down here. The team's just being outplayed. And it's hard for me to break down what's happening tactically when we're dispossessing the ball on simple passes, right? It'd be different if we're being just outplayed in some way. But I don't know. That's a line drive corner from Enzo, who puts it at the top of the box. That ball is floated back in, dealt with cleanly by Loudoun United. Loudoun looking to start the counterattack. They play it up the line. Looks like they get on the end of it as ball's played back, but it goes straight to another Loudoun player, but handled well by, I believe that's Anderson Acedu. It's so far away. I'm once again going to show you how far away it is. It's there. Really far. Why is that so aggressive looking? Really far. Another corner for Loudoun. Shorts and hoodie weather is the best. I'm all about shorts and hoodie weather all day long though. But like if I can get it, like if it's like 55 degrees all day long, I'm in. I've done this review every time. It's very cordial from Ghost Train. It's legit one of the best beers I've ever had. It's not like a milk stout where it's just like mindlessly sweet, as there's a cross put in by Loudoun. It's a very fruity, like a tangy fruity flavor, and I'm like a berry. But like a lot of stouts just end up being way too sweet. This is good. What do you have? She didn't hear me. That's a tall ask. We did score one. We've already scored. That's not our problem. The only thing that's different is that we're just not passing the ball well. Like we're just dispossessing the ball like crazy, and like against Tulsa, we did not have the majority of the possession, but we were able to pass the ball and it was working out well. But right now we're just doing this where we're passing the ball really far forward and just praying that it gets past the defender. As Loudoun has another chance from a dangerous area off the post and in. It is 3-0.
We suck. We're terrible.
In the meantime, buy the Hammering Down shirt. I mean, that's not Trevor's fault at all. That's not. Matt might have tackled him, but that's for a different reason. None of these goals have been Trevor's fault. That's what sucks. Like this 3-0 is going to. We just cannot put together any passes. We just can't string anything together. In the meantime, I'm going to once again ask you to buy the merch. It's 3-0. We're sad. We're not having a good time. Just buy the merch. Just buy the merch. Can we get shots for the sake of shots right now? And it says Legion on the bottles. We can repurpose the shots.
Because there's like 7 people there, and they're covering the pitch in smoke. But honestly, that's a pretty big crowd.
I mean, the thing is that Loudoun fans are still so used to being a 2 team that they're probably just now finding out that they're independent. Like, I get it. Like, if we were Atlanta United 2's team forever, as Deba comes. Yeah, Loudoun. I keep saying this. Loudoun is good. I don't know why we thought we could sleepwalk over them. I didn't mean it. I didn't say he was good. I said he might be the most successful League One player. One of the most successful League One players to come out of League One into a championship. He's a captain, pal. It's fine. He has an accent. He knows football. Who's down? Enzo's down. It's because he went down with an injury. If you get hurt, you have to exit the field. I don't know what to say. Hydration break? It's 70 degrees. What are we doing? It was.
I don't know if they're doing it too, but MLS is doing Ramadan breaks.
Oh, okay.
So they're doing a 10-minute stoppage for Ramadan for hydration and nutrition.
But that wasn't 10 minutes. That was a minute. While there's nothing else going on in this game, again, I'm asking you to buy the merch. At this point, there's nothing you're here for. I realize I still have halftime on here. This sucks, man. But you know what? It's okay. I think I said from the beginning that we were just giving up really good chances, right? As Dibba just throws a man to the ground. This is where I wish I had like a co-host I could just toss this over to see if they have thoughts. My only thought is that I want to get another beer. It's not great. On the bright side, I watched Alabama's soccer team today. They look really good. And we have a couple players playing for the WFC team that are from Alabama. And I'm excited about that. Oh, as Fanwell is getting into it with I think a 19-year-old. I mean, let's be honest. If Fanwell wanted to end that kid's life, he would. Here's what I'm saying. If you let Fanwell get one good swing on somebody, they're dead. They're gone. No. Buy the merch. What? What'd you say?
Ian goes to bed really early, like 7:30. Ian's like he's getting ready to go. He's laying down. But Ian, you're so cranky though. What the fuck? I know. I think childless father.
I mean, our touches look terrible. They look awful. It's not a tactical mistake. There's no tactical mistake here. It's just we don't look good.
Again, that doesn't make any sense. Tennessee was wide receiver you for 30 years.
I mean, this game could be a lot different if that goal counted, but I don't know how much different it would be. And I think a lot of Legion fans might say, well, if it was 2-1, how would this game would have gone? But it shouldn't have been 2-0 to begin with.
You know, a lot more than almost any other team in college football except Alabama. Probably like 3 or 4. Tennessee was the first national championship for UCS era.
I mean, their defense hasn't much to do. That's the thing. Like, I still stand by their defense. It's not that great, but our midfield has done nothing. Our midfield's done nothing, and I hate to be that harsh. And it's one of those things that, like, this is stuff that might eventually get back to players, right? And I have to not be careful, but I have to be wary of what I say because players end up hearing things, right? But I think they would all agree that this was a bad performance. But would you necessarily blame our attack for this? No one's been giving them the ball. And they still get into this thing where they don't like to shoot. And it's annoying. But they haven't been in positions to shoot. So I'm learning the things of StreamYard right now. I just don't know what to talk about right now. I don't. I wish I had an idea of what to say right now. I got nothing that would add to this. I'm just kind of watching. That's because Jeff Fisher is a 8-8 head coach, and he'll never be anything more. If anybody else was the head coach of Tennessee, Vince Young would still probably be in the NFL. Because Jeff Fisher was their head coach. It could be 4. I mean, if we get 1 goal back, we can match their scoreline against Memphis. We have 2. Well, we have 1. That ball went across the line. Jake, baby. As Jake Roof is playing center defensive mid. They have Jake Roof playing defensive mid. What are we doing? Hey, we beat Tampa Bay. That was his first game gone. I never said those words. I don't think those were my exact words.
You for sure said this for you. Because I remember that. I was like, I don't know that phrase, but I like it.
I mean, their talent should be. I don't know what Neil Collins is doing. Neil Collins is not being a very good coach right now. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Let's get Cano back.
As there's a breakaway, Legion looking to score. As they're entering, as there's a shot, nothing of it. A little bit, yes. I think it's our second shot.
Hey, Stallions. All right, let's watch a good team.
As the Stallions are on TV and people are excited. Hey, there ain't nobody at that stadium. I guess they don't like soccer. I mean, sorry, USFL football. It rained a little bit and nobody wanted to go. If The Rock was the owner of this league, it would be full. Let's be honest. I think we play Orange County in between them. Harper. And I mean, I say that we'll probably, if we play like this, we lose against Orange County. They have the reigning Golden Boot winner. Milan Ilosky got like 25 goals last season. By the way, if this stream just suddenly cuts off, it's because the battery died. Yes, Deba.
Great job, Juan.
That was Deba. That was Deba. I stand by this. Deba should be starting. I mean, if I just start talking about the Stallions, it might be better. Just as there's a. Why didn't he shoot? Why didn't you shoot? You had a shot.
Drew loves Juan. Drew loves Juan. Drew loves Juan.
Why didn't he shoot? Why do they ask him to do it then?
It's also weird how it's been years in and we still don't have anybody capable of wearing. The change report is pretty good. We generally have nobody who can take the ball. It's like, come on, it's so bad.
Bruno was good.
Bubble! Stallions ball, boys!
Until I think the second to last game of the season, Bruno only had one free kick that didn't hit the head of a Legion player.
One of my favorite things about the USFL is a lot of those guys are playing like the old style back. They like stick play up, and I love it. That's what's cool.
Did Scooby Rye play for Arizona?
Oh, I don't like that.
5 minutes of misery. Well, the Stallions just scored. Loudoun.
I heard you correctly.
I'm sorry. I didn't say it quietly. I said it fairly loudly.
You gotta shout it.
Oh, watch this trash.
I don't want to watch the rest of this. Look. Here's the thing. It's just been bad. Deba needs to be starting. I stand by that. As there's a pretty good ball into the top of the box. Enzo Martinez passed it back. I believe over to Gabriel Alves. Yeah. As that ball goes up to no one. And this is kind of the synopsis of the day, is that tactically, I think it's fine. We're just not passing the ball well. Memphis lost 3-1. We're already worse. They lost 3-1. Bruno scored their. It's because back in England, back when they first started doing it, they all wore black coats to matches whenever it was really cold, and so they would knit scarves of their team's colors.
Okay, so that's what I told my friend. I was like, I think it's because it's so cold. You want your team to.
Yeah, so like back in olden England, they all wore these like brown.
Thank you.
Yep.
You rock.
Yep.
Thank you, y'all.
Yep. Yeah, go Legion. Because back when it was like in England and other places, whenever it was cold, they would wear like their black and brown coats. And for them to be able to tell who was rooting for who, they would wear scarves of their team's color that would stick out so they would know who to stand with. I mean, just think about why you would normally wear a scarf. It's cold. I have read that answer like 5 years ago, and it stuck with me. Just anywhere. I've been waiting for someone to ask that question for such a long time. Yeah, thank you. He knows. This sucks. The highlight of the night has been me answering about scarves. As there's a ball floated to the back post and
Stallion scored, guys.
Kaylor said if only we had Niall Lowe, we'd win.
did not say that. Did not say that.
And if only we played black and white.
I never said black and white. I just want us to wear not red at home. Who are we? The Birmingham Hammers? Oh, I'm sorry. The team that we refuse to acknowledge, even though it was literally a part of our branding announcement. That's why they picked part of the hammer, yeah. It's almost Whatever. That was horrible. I wish I had something. I can't wait to watch this back. This sucks. Well, thank you so much for watching. In the meantime, buy the merch. Buy the merch, people. Buy the merch, people. Whatever. Anyway, my computer's about to die. I'm going to have another beer. Thank you all so much for watching my sadness. Yeah. Get ready for the post-match reactions. So that's some guys. Keep hammering on.